Sugarlump and the Unicorn. Sugarlump was a rocking horse. He belonged to a girl and boy. To and fro, they rode on their favourite toy. Here in the children's bedroom is where I want to be. Happily rocking to and fro. This is the life for me. There we go. But when the children were out at school, Sugarlump hung his head. Oh, to be out in the big wide world. I wish I could trot, he said. Oh, looking outside. What do you think, Liam? Done, came a voice, and there stood a beast with a twisty silver horn. I can grant wishes, said the snow-white unicorn. Yeah, what do you think? Yeah. She pawed the ground and tossed her mane and flashed her eyes out of blue. 7 times she turned around and the horse's wish came true. Now Sugarlump was a farmer's horse, pulling his cart and load. Clippity-clop, he turned along the road. Here in the open countryside is where I like to be. Clippity-clop, this is the life for me. He looks very happy. But time went by, and the hills grew hard. Sugarlump hung his head. Oh, to be free of this heavy load, I wish I could gallop, he said. Done, came the voice of the unicorn, and she flashed her eyes of blue. 7 times she turned around, and the horse's wish came true. Now Sugarlump was a racing horse, with a jockey on his back. Gallop-a-jump, they thundered down the track. Here on this famous racehorse is where I like to be. Gallop-a-jump, this is the life for me. Ooh. What do you think? Yeah, you like that? But time went by and the jumps grew hard. Sugarlump hung his head. Oh, to slow down and have some fun. I wish I could dance, he said. Done, came the voice of the unicorn, and she flashed her eyes of blue. 7 times she turned around, and the horse's wish came true. It looks very sad. Wow. Now Sugarlump was a circus horse, with his tail tied in a bow, dancing and prancing around the ring, the star of every show. Here in this splendid circus is where I like to be. Dancing and prancing, prancing and dancing. This is the life for me. He likes that. But the time went by, and the children's cheers made Sugarlump hang his head. Oh, for a child to ride me. I want to go home, he said. Done, came the voice of the unicorn, and she flashed her eyes of blue. 7 times she turned around, and the horse's wish came true. Sugarlump was a rocking horse, but where were the girl and boy? Time had flown, and they had both grown, and forgotten their favourite toy. Alone in the attic, Sugarlump sighed. I wish I had never been born. But I can have a better wish for you, came the voice of the unicorn. She pawed the ground and tossed her mane and flashed her eyes of blue. 7 times she turned around and the unicorn's wish came true. What happened? Now Sugarlump was a fairground horse on a beautiful merry-go-round. Merrily up he rises and merrily down to the ground. Here in this fabulous fairground is where I love to be. Merrily, merrily, round and round. This is the life for me. He looks very happy. Yeah, and he gets all the children to sit on him all the time. Hey, that was a good story, don't you think?